I'm a rider like you. Started riding back in 1990. I am from India, Delhi, currently living in Singapore. So I love adventure bikes and adventure riding, bikes with all stands.
There's a company that does tours in Mongolia and the different itineraries, and who's keen for it, yeah. And I just decided to pick the level 1 class, which is what we're on, the Cusco Lake.
My friend asked me to join this tour, and I say, I just want to do something for myself, because riding is something so personal.
Mongolia was kind of a dream for me. I had seen the landscape on television, on the net, and that it's such a beautiful country and so open. Wanted to ride here.
When I started riding like 10 years ago, I saw the documentary Long Way Round, and I saw when they were riding with horses, they were in yurts and stuff like that. I was like, man, that is the adventure I want to do.
The highlight is the group that we are riding with, all of us together. And it's a fun group. People from very diverse background and very diverse riding experience as well.
Kind of learned some tricks from the group here. They've been really generous with their tips, so I really appreciate that.
We got really lucky, this group, everybody from you got the quiet ones, you got the loud ones, good rider, the newbies, put it all together. It's one amazing group. I wouldn't want it any other way. So.
Having everyone giving encouragement along the way is motivating and assuring.
I made 9 new friends this week in these last 2 days that I've been here. Other than that, if I would say the highlight was the ride to the lunch venue out through the sand dunes.
Going to the dune was tough. It was fun. It was great because like at some part we were traveling at, I was looking at the meter, it's 90 km per hour. It was great.
I would have to say the soft sand the first day. I really wanted to hit the dunes, but I couldn't ever make it up. Yeah, I thought it was just better not to do something stupid on the first day and get hurt, so I decided to turn back.
Lots of forts and palaces that you see, the history, but when you travel from one city to the other, on the highways, on the dirt tracks, it gives you a different feel and a sense of the local culture. And when you stop by and meet people on the road, or wherever you stop for your food or breaks, you learn something new about your country.
I think I wasn't expecting so much about Mongolia, but coming here and the riding made me very connected with nature, and something that is something that I really want to share.
This is my first time doing a fly and ride, and I want to do more of it. I want to do more, yeah. Maybe come back to Mongolia again, try different tours.
To be able to ride with horses, oh man, that is a check on a bucket list. That would be in my core memory. Smiling in my helmet, I was telling myself like, man, don't cry right now, It's gorgeous out there,
The local food that the AdvenTour had organized, the lunch, the Mongolian food, it was just so good. And 380 kilometers in a day like this, where we started, the day was quite cool, and then obviously it became quite hot during the day, but the landscape is something which is beautiful. Just love it.
I don't know why we're doing this, bro. seriously, when people ask, like, why do you ride? You know, like it's so hard to explain to people that don't ride why we do it, because I get it. You know, like when it's raining, you're wet. When you know when it's hot, you're wet. You're always wet. You know, but it's a different feeling. You know, I guess these are what the cowboys, you know, were doing back in the days. You know, with their horses. We just have a different kind of horse now. You know, to see the world.
It's the time with myself when I leave everybody behind. Obviously, the speed, the thrill of that is what I love. I'm scared of sand. I can do gravel off-roading, I can do tarmac, I can do this kind of terrain, but sand is what scares me, and I was trying to overcome that as well, that fear of mine. It was fun. Thankfully, I didn't drop my bike. It was good.
Off pavement the entire day. The entire 160 kilometers was just off pavement, and I had a hard time on the first day, because the first day was sand dunes. But that actually prepared me, you know, for off-road. I don't do off-road. I've only done it one time before Mongolia.
Bro just said, hey, anybody wants to go for a ride? And we just went. Well, we were told that it's a sandbar, but when we got there, it turned out to be gravel, and thick gravel. So that's something I've not done before. Just had to, and by the time we hit the bar, there's no turning back. We just had to go on. But I'm really glad that I managed to clear the gravel, and even though I got stuck, you know, I managed to get it out. Of course, with some help from friends. Yeah, that was a highlight for me today.
Being a Filipino, I am from a tropical country, and I am not very good with the cold. I layered up 3 shirts today just for that ride, and it rained, and it still wasn't enough for me. I was freezing, and then all of a sudden, an hour later, it was so hot, and then an hour later, it was so cold again. You know, you got maybe like 30-40 degrees of difference in the weather. So that was a challenge for me. And there was one part in the mountains that we had to go down this like winding, rooted, mudded pit road, and I was surprised everybody made it, you know, with no scratches. So I was shit scared. My balls were all the way up here my throat. So.
Enjoy as much this ride, get to know a little bit more about the Mongolian culture, make new friends, hopefully for lifetime, some of them, and hopefully ride with them again another time of the year or next year.
And something that I want to tell to my kids, to tell them that, okay, do something that challenge your limit. I went for this thing, I really give my best. I enjoy it. The most important is I really want to enjoy it, and it's an achievement. It's something that you do it for yourself. It's a personal growth. Yeah.
I want to see the world. I want to see the people. I want to see their tradition. When I go out with a group, regardless if I'm riding or not, I want to make connections. That's what I want to do. When I'm old and wrinkly, and my grandkids are asking me, hey pops, how were you when you were young? What did you do? Then they'll be around me for 3 hours telling my stories about today, about falling in the sand dunes, riding in the rain for 3 hours, seeing this beautiful lake, laughing with friends, dancing at night. That's it's the memories that I'm making with the people I'm with and the people I meet.
Just do it. Just do it. I mean, the scenery here is something else. I don't think you'll get this anywhere else in the world.
And I'm a rider like you, and I did not fall. All these bitches fed.